Tyson Acuff. They need Tyson Acuff to score the basketball. 23 points a game last season at Eastern Michigan, one of the top 10 scorers in the country. They're going to need some of that offensive output with Dylan Harper out.
Here's Barnhizer banging his way into the paint. Tough fadeaway. Basketball this year, but Nick Martinelli's played every minute so far.
Yes, he has.
He's played 90.7% of all possible minutes for Northwestern this year.
Gotta love it. 1-3-1 for the first time for Rutgers.
And Barnhizer will try to shoot him out of that one.
Man, that's bitter beer face, Kevin. Man, catch, face up. There's nothing you can do. You gotta respect his drive, but you also gotta try to bother his shot.
Barnhizer, maybe that'll get him. He's getting ready for the Big Ten Live Basketball postgame, which delivers highlights, expert analysis, and press conferences coming up right after the game on the Big Ten Network. Count it, and the foul. Oh, that's going to frustrate Steve.
50% of his shots are threes right now.
Yeah, it feels like they're completely out of sorts, right? Just not doing what kind of got them here. As Barnhizer gets the roll, that is the first field goal.
But he is playing over 40 a game in conference action. Bono can't get the push shot.
Nice job by Northwestern of flooding over from the weak side and getting a contest there.
Barnhizer from 17 knocks it down. They already have 4. Good pass. Senior to senior. Air ball though for Leal. Pushing Barnhizer. Steps through and reverses it home.
That was not.
The first team all Pac-12 last year at Washington State. Very short. Long rebound.
Boy, Barnhizer just wanted that more than everybody else on the floor.
Indiana kid grew up by Purdue and Lafayette, and he got that to go. He's got the taped finger, you can see, but again, we were told he would be available. We'll see if Mike Woodson uses it. Jalen Leach, quiet game so far. Now Barnhizer spinning. Yes.
That's hard to guard right there. Worried about the shooters, and it's Ballo all by himself in the paint.
All right, so the Cats reeling a little bit here. Barnhizer stops the 10-0 run. Martinelli. Weak side Nicholson. Offensive board and a reset. Barnhizer from distance. Yes.
And mental mistakes that you have to make those types of plays if you want to win on the road in this league.
Shot clock down to 2. Barnhizer, that's a big bucket to put him up. Tries to get in the lane, it's knocked loose. Barnhizer, the exclamation mark. Oh, he fell hard.
Work inside, there's Golden. Saying he can do more than just shoot the 3. The 7-footer can also work around the rim.
That Golden popped there, which caused the pressure to fly out to him, allowed Gale to get behind the defense. Gale smoked the layup, and Golden still took care of business.
11 now for Golden, his 12th straight game in double figures. He scored 11 of the last 12 points. Barnhizer trying to get it going against Wolf. That's a tough shot, and somehow
doing his thing in Euro Cup in Spain. Lou Crawford, Michael Thompson, and Boo Buie. That's a lot of hooping.
That's a who's who.
2 at Northwestern and in the Big Ten.
Pressure applied. Northwestern breaks that pressure. Barnhizer gets to the rim and banks it home. He's got
a discount. Hits the back. I've never seen him make like that. Not even the back rim, the side rim, and drops in. Good touch by Reuben Jones.
When you're shooting 24% from 3, you'll take any bounce you can get.
That's a fact.
Barnhizer, they left him alone, and he'll hit the 3.
Yesterday put up a donut. They won. Casper Jonas struggled today at Michigan State. They competed, and Michigan obviously doing their thing with an off night from Wolf.
A 1-point lead for Michigan despite that. Shoot for Barnhizer. Over Wolf, the jumper pinballs around and home.
Stop the ball with Reuben Jones, high hand. That was a point emphasis. Defend the three-point line. They've done it all night. 7-24 for Michigan.
5 to go in Ann Arbor. Barnhizer puts it on the deck, a little hesitation, and 2 for Brooks Barnhizer.
Make from distance tonight for Northwestern to tie things up. Gillespie on the other end. Couldn't answer. Barnhizer with another rebound. Barnhizer on Queen.
Oh, man. That's some strength right.
First turnover in the half for Northwestern. Barnhizer with a steal. Barnhizer with a jam. And then Leach just outside the elbow. No good. Fitzmaurice taps. There's Barry. Barnhizer 3. Got it.
Big fella putting him in the spin cycle. I mean, he splits a double team with a reverse move. That's tough to do.
Reese with a game high 18. Jay Young lighting up Leach. 12 to shoot. Barnhizer leans in. Barnhizer for 2.
That's a bad shot, but he saw Julian Reese at inside rebounding position. He knew to get it on the glass, so it was not a bad look.
Northwestern up a half a dozen. Wow, bodies all over the place. No whistles. Letting them play. Nicholson to Barnhizer with a size advantage. Barnhizer right hand. Yes. He pays it off.
Relentless nature of pursuing the rock by the Terps.
Now pressure trying to get it inbounds. Rice fell down, so Barnhizer able to get it. Coming up on 2.5 minutes to go.
Watch, Barnhizer loves to get into that key area, that elbow area, and then fade away against the defense.
Barnhizer.
Right here, fade.
Goes. Ball away. Boy, you called it, partner.
Hey, man.
Still got 30 seconds to go.
You see Miguel, bigger body. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for Barnhizer to bully him.
Barnhizer leans in.
Oh,
lays it up and in. No whistle.
Wow.
Players got up underneath him, but just when you have momentum, you turn it over and you kind of give it right back to your opponent, that being Michigan State with that turnover.
Barnhizer inside, on the move, fire.
They got space.
Second free throw short. Rebounded inside. Barnhizer will bank it down.
He never wants you to feel like you know what's coming your way.
Yeah, no, he wants to keep you off balance. And like right here, the delayed double team gets it out of the best player's hands. Now, Barnhize's going to have to work to get it back.
Now Martinelli with it. Swings it over to Barnhizer, and Barnhizer knocks it down.
No run.
Martinelli, open three, that won't go, tipped around, and it's tipped a little too far back to Northwestern. And able to get the shot to go. So
the scenario is if he feels like he's got to look early, let it fly.
Now Northwestern down 6. Barnhizer, tough take, physical take, and get.
Now, is Ty Berry going to help bring up against this pressure? Well, Barnhizer doing a great job. Head up, squaring up Dillion to see where the other defender's coming from.
Barnhizer, a physical presence to him, able to get the shoot.
High school and staying past them. Penn State, one of the best backflow defensive teams in the country.
Barnhizer on the roll. Barnhizer gets it. Always seems to
floor. So good call.
And now flashing to the basket and able to get the basket. And
Martinelli, those creative finishes.
Ace setting up. Hicks was blocked. Trying to get that shot up. Barnhizer got a hand on it. Barnhizer calling for the basketball and gets the 2.
Unfortunate break for Penn State. See if Northwestern can capitalize on this.
17th turnover in a wild game. Here's Barnhizer.
Now, if you go down the stretch, Northwestern has one of the biggest playbooks in the Big Ten.
Barnhizer to the rack.
Inside. Boy, that was an excellent ball movement against the pressure defense. A couple pocket feeds result into a layup for Northeastern. Well done.
Barnhizer in his bag of tricks. That's his first shot from the... King throws it up. Short. Barnhizer the rebound.
Barnhizer likes this matchup.
You're sure right about that.
Yeah, no.
Troutman for 3 with that high release. Rebound tugged down by Martinelli. He chugs up the floor. Wraparound, Barnhizer weak side. An inch in Northwestern program history. Just under 63%. Another takeaway for Northwestern. Barnhizer sprints down. Bucket and a foul.
To Ty Berry.
And Barnhizer with the steal. And the dunk.
Balanced really well. He's got really good footwork.
Taken away by Barnhizer. Another steal. 30 points off turnovers for Berry. King underneath. Could not complete the pass to Troutman. Barnhizer hits the reverse.
Came from Enright on their first possession. There's another strip. Credit the big man for it, too. And then up ahead, Barnhizer, easy finish.
James Skogman has had trouble getting shots off. He had a good open one there on the drop coverage.
Transferred from Davidson. Barnhizer into that triple try, and he answers right back.
Northwestern, who is one of the best in the country at taking care of the ball, had 6 turnovers, and 4 of them were down the stretch that allowed DePaul to get back into this.
When Big Ten play ultimately resumes for Northwestern, they'll go to Penn State, then to Purdue, then Michigan State comes here. 1-1 in Big Ten play so far. Brooks Barnhizer.
They had to become more physical, and they have definitely picked up their physicality on the defensive end to give them a chance here.
That was an 89-61 loss to St. John's, so trying to emotionally bounce back from that. Barnhizer just on in. D'Amico on over to Skogman. Couldn't finish it. Northwestern was wreaking havoc with those deflections in the first 10 minutes of the game. Barnhizer knew what he wanted to do. Northwestern run. DePaul got within 8. Leads back up to 15. Tapped out. Another opportunity. And Barnhizer takes advantage.
Get the shot off with the shot clock going down. Got the shot up, got the deflection, and they got the open 3.
And they call him block. He was diving on the floor in practice yesterday. 8-0 DePaul run. Northwestern trying to snap it. Barnhizer against Gunn. Really good matchup here. Oh, the fade, the finish.
Barnhizer how to play.
There he is, right on cue. Gonna run the break now. Off the steal and the finish. Barnhizer the steal. Fittingly, and the finish.
Terry has had some good moments, but those 3 turnovers, stepping out of bounds, I think that's taking a little wind out of his sail.
Martinelli looking for help. He's got 2 on him. Free to shoot. Barnhizer for 3. Got one to go. Got a 3-second difference. Shot clock and game clock.
Got to get something with Martinelli in the, with Barnhizer in the lane area.
There's a screen from Martinelli. Barnhizer.
There it is.
Looking for help, falling away. Jumper gets the roll.
Tell you what, he's got that good head of hair there. It may have cushioned that blow a little bit. Looked like he was going to run into O'Brien's leg.
Leach drives, kicks. Martinelli, 1 extra pass. Barnhizer for 3. Beauty. George, if and when he comes back out of the Georgia Tech locker room. Barnhizer able to retrieve that long pass. Barnhizer drives.
Oh, what
a play.
Agreed.
But as soon as that time is done, as Terry launches from 3, Barnhizer's going to be a fabulous coach.
Yeah, you think he wants to go into that?
I don't know.
He would be, though. I agree with you.
Falls away. There's a good jumper. Crooked pass.
That's Terry. Good movement off the basketball that time. Some things for Georgia Tech to build on here. They still got a little bit of work to do before they get in the ACC play.
Barnhizer from the elbow hits the jumper.
As Johnson in there, and a skip pass. It's taken away by Barnhizer. On the run, Brooks Barnhizer.
Good defense there by Jonas to stop that bounce, but just better offense on the. I don't think he liked the call.
I always look on the glass half full side. Come on now.
I don't know about that one.
8-6 advantage for Illinois. Here's Leach. Penetrates.
Illinois really playing good defense early in this ballgame. They've encouraged certainly the mid-range jumper. Leach has made a couple.
And a 3 falls. Really good read. Got to get himself turned that quickly and then read it off the rim. Impressive. 1-point game. Mullins. Love to turn him into shooters. So far, he has not been successful at it. Barnhizer hits the deep 2, and Northwestern.
No one stopping the ball for Northwestern, and Kylan Boswell, he has lived in that paint tonight.
Defense has been his calling card, but he's got 4 points inside tonight. The ball tipped toward the side, scooped up by Barnhizer. Still 12 to shoot. Barnhizer driving it strong.
And over the top of Evisa.
One thing officials always tell us, they appreciate the help from coaches.
I'm sure. But the game has been really choppy. It's just never felt like either team has been able to find any sort of rhythm on offense.
Agreed. Barnhizer from the foul line. If he starts finding some rhythm. Another 3. Humberhouse short on this one. Mullins the rebound.
The Cats living dangerously. There was no screen there. Northwestern has got to talk out these guard-to-guard screens.
Barnhizer backing in, fading away. Brooks Barnhizer. Now Northwestern down a pair with the ball at home. They lost on a last-second shot at Iowa earlier in the week. In the lane, Barnhizer ties it at 56.
A lot longer. At 6'7", he plays more like 6'9" with his length.
He's had quite an ascension in 3 years, Stephen. 3 points per game to 9 to 20. Barnhizer knocks down a 3.
So Josh Dixon, boy, he is rising up with some confidence tonight.
Hawkeyes average a Big Ten best 21 assists per game, and they're already at 5. Martinelli in trouble. Little hook pass to Barnhizer. Strong crossover. That's what he does. Bench with that 3rd foul. Sanford now joins Dixon, double figures. He has 10.
If Leach would attack Owen Freeman off the bounce, there's nobody at the rim to deter him. I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive, putting the ball on the deck and challenging, just like Luke Hunger did right there.
Second time we've seen Hunger do that.
Man is playing. And when you start shaking guys on the perimeter, getting all the way to the rim, That's nice.
8 points and a game-high 5 assists. Barnhizer one-on-one against Dix. Fade away.
Okay, we're about to see the Brooks.
Layup. Yeah, that's a tough call.
No, that was off Hunger. So I understand why they were upset. I thought that was off Owen Freeman.
Barnhizer hesitation, then to the glass. Now the Wildcats on a 6-0 run. Martinelli with the defense. Up ahead to Barnhizer. Finish. He's got 15. Barnhizer tipped away. Closer to the bucket.
Just about midway through the first half in our third place game here at the Arizona Tip-Off at Mullet Arena in Tempe. Jack Benjamin, Matt McCall, our terrific crew with you as Barnhizer buries a three. Now, Northwestern needed that one, and he's made all three of his shots from the floor.
You know, Jack, you'd love to see it too. Coach Kruger going to make a change in the starting lineup. No problem. No problem whatsoever. We got a job to do to come out here, play with great effort, and Bedford's doing that for them.
Now Barnhizer connects on a second straight triple.
Cherry can't see Rishwain. Rishwain has to lift out of the corner. That is his outlet. That's where the ball has to go. We've seen him make that pass, but that one's on Rishwain. He's got to get out of the corner.
Nicholson hands off to Barnhizer. Northwestern trying to make it a one-possession game. It's Mullins. Martinelli. Baseline drive and kick. Barnhizer three. You betcha! It's a third first is Hicks. And the rebound tracked down by Mullins.
Giving them some valuable minutes. Played in 19 games last year for them.
Martinelli against Hill on the baseline. Pop Njai back in. Good skip. Barnhizer. Bullseye! And the pass from 7.5 to play here at Mullet Arena in the Arizona Tip-Off. Martinelli for Nicholson. And now Mullins. He's been great off the bench. Looking for Nicholson inside. Double comes. Barnhizer is the cutter, and he finishes with the left.
Hands in pick and roll coverage. UNLV going to a double ball screen there. Northwestern, great job not allowing that pass to get through.
Barnhizer fades away and fills it up to the baseline.
Barnhizer's hands. He got the switch on Rishwain.
In the lane he goes, puts it up and short. He got his own rebound and very wisely pulls it back out to burn 20 more seconds. Barnhizer and Rishwain. Spins in the lane, puts it up and in with a foul. Double-figure scores on each team. Away we go, Northwestern and Butler. Northwestern controls in the purple, Butler wearing the white. First meeting since 2016, hard to believe. That one, Kamar Baldwin won with a floater with 0.4 to go. We might get something like that tonight.
Happy Thanksgiving, Jack Benjamin. Happy here with you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Fall away is down. And the recently checked in KJ Wyndham, true freshman from Indianapolis, on for the first time for Northwestern. 9 minutes just about off the first half clock here in Tempe. First of two games here on semifinal Thursday at the Arizona Tip-Off, and Barnhizer. Bulldogs now 4 of 4 from the line. Bizjacks got 4 points, all of them from the stripe. Butler's lead 14 has been as many as 15. Rolling towards 5 to play first half. Barnhizer cut off in the lane, flips it up and in.
Didn't allow him to get an angle. Some very valuable minutes for Screen in this first half.
Minute 45 to go first half. 8-point Butler lead. Barnhizer for three. Connects.
Didn't really call the big fella's number a lot in the first half because his teammate Andre Screen was playing such good minutes for him, but McCaffrey finding him on the late roll. Great play.
Barnhizer snaking the screen.
Preseason All Big East second team coming in here. You just mentioned it, partner. 16.6 points per game, 50% from the three-point line.
As Barnhizer gets give either way. So Northwestern can still play the foul game.
Continue to put pressure on the paint. Still a lot of time left.
Barnhizer downhill, reverses it up and in for two. So Barnhizer
from Mali. He misses the and one. Barnhizer the rebound, running the floor. He pumps the brakes and backs out. Barnhizer once again inside, trying to go up and underneath, and that's good. Two Wildcats that come onto the floor along with Luke Hunger. Barnhizer to his left, into the lane. He goes up with it, and he's good. Nicholson tipped that pass. Bethea, baseline jumper, in and out. Barnhizer the rebound. Calling for the screen. Goes up with the right, off the glass and in.
For the Wildcats, Pepperdine has really held serve so far through this second half. Northwestern needs to establish some of their muscle here.
Here's Barnhizer muscling his way inside, and that's good.
More to that offensive glass effort for Northwestern this season. Barnhizer's first shot blocked, his second though. A hedge from Agbon Polo. They'll dish it out. Hunger's first shot. Couldn't hit. Now Barnhizer can reload. His first three of the season. Three-point shooter.
But that starts with Walker being able to back down, take his time. He's a really good passer out of the post.
Barnhizer goes back to work against Walker, and one for Brooks.
What he does in the Big Ten, and then nationally, nobody talks about him. And it's a shame because he is what college basketball is about. And he should be highlighted a whole bunch more than what he is.
Guy who was under-recruited out of high school, found his home here in Evanston, finds a bucket there.
No way that was ever going to be completed successfully. We've seen that this year, and it's early, but that's what Coach was talking about, get that chemistry.
Nice one-legged fade from Barnhizer with the hammer. And Chris Collins said earlier,
I was just going to say,
they pointed out the inbounds execution.
They not only pointed it out, they said if you don't pay attention to it, something bad's going to happen. I would say being dunked on, something bad.
Something bad happened.
Just loses it, and thankfully for Northwestern, it's a turnover there, but we're just not used to those passes by Northwestern.
Nice drive from Barnhizer, and he flushes it down. Only 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Northwestern. Each possession been so big. Each possession so physical as well. Barnhizer grinding and finishing.
Lack of communication.
14 points in 18 minutes for Walker. Northwestern up one. 80 seconds to go. 3 timeouts for Northwestern. 2 for Montana State. Both teams in the bonus. Barnhizer grinding again.